Cardano is allowed in China, Ada will rise $5,000. Recently, the world's attention has been actively focused on cryptocurrencies. Many large investors actively invest their funds in various crypto projects only because they can bring considerable income. Such a project is Cardano. Welcome to the Crypto Lab channel. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Do you think the analysts are right about Cardano? Write the answers in the comments. China is one of the richest countries in the world. Many residents of this country want to use the Cardano cryptocurrency. And maybe she'll be there soon. Charles Hoskinson, CEO of IOHK, the company behind Cardano, denied the involvement of his project in the activities of a group of people promoting their financial services using images and the ADA logo. The head of the marketing department of Hashkey Hub, Mo Li, shared a photo from a conference hosted by the Chinese edition of 8BTC. It depicts a group of people with a banner promoting Cardano. According to her, the advertisement is aimed at wealthy elderly farmers from China, but in reality they are being offered to invest in a pyramid scheme. She added that against the background of this advertisement, Cardano came in 6th place by market capitalization in the rating of cryptocurrencies. Hoskinson replied that his company and he personally had nothing to do with what was happening and suggested that scammers were behind it. He also asked Li to provide more information, to which she sent the video. The video supposedly shows a presentation of the Cardano project using Hoskinson's photo on the stand. He also asked Li not to jump to conclusions about the involvement of his project in what is happening in the photo and video, since scammers also use any other cryptocurrency from the top 10 for their own purposes. Hoskinson added that he would contact Hashkey Hub and clarify whether they consider Li's statements to be the company's position. Recall that at the end of last week, IOHK, in cooperation with Wave Financial, formed a C-Fund fund with a capital of $20 million. As Bitcoin entered the $46,000 mark, the corresponding effects were witnessed in most altcoins as they struggled to counter the bearish force. As a result, Cardano, Binance Coin, and the Sandbox were trading in the red zone over the past day. While most cryptos relished in October, ADA lost nearly 60% of its value since its ADH on September 2nd. After a 13.05% breakdown from the rising wedge, the price action steeply plunged to poke the $1.19 mark on December 11th. Although the alt formed a descending triangle, yellow, the bulls retested the $1.26 mark, 20-week resistance, 4 times before initiating a breakout. This push came alongside the news of the development of Cardano's Layer 2 scaling solution, Hydra. However, at press time, ADA traded at $1.227 after noting a 5.49% 24-hour loss. Now, the price action found immediate testing support at the $1.2 mark. The RSI exhibited a bearish inclination and seemed to head south. Further, the DMI and MACD implied a seller's market but flashed a weak directional trend. The recent bearish move pushed the price above the 20-50-200 SMA. BNB formed a descending channel, white, after an up-channel breakdown on December 9th. As a result, the alt saw a 13.57% 8-day loss. With this downfall, the bears pushed the price below its immediate resistance at the $532 mark. Over the past day, BNB bulls endeavored to test the above level twice, but failed to surpass it. Now, the lower EMA ribbon, dark yellow, stood as an immediate hurdle for the alt to conquer. At press time, BNB traded at $531. The RSI felt resistance near the midline for the past 8 days. Keeping in mind the overall market sentiment, the bulls may find it difficult to trigger a sustained rally above the $569 mark. Moreover, the DMI lines flashed a bearish bias while the ADX displayed a weak directional trend. Since its ADH on November 25th, the alt has steadily declined. The bears retested the $6.03 mark twice before a further downturn. Over the past few days, it moved in a down channel, yellow, and seemed to find support at the golden 61.8% Fibonacci level. At press time, the alt traded at $4.8251 after noting a 7.7% 24-hour loss. The RSI dipped below the midline and showed slackening signs. Further, the DMI displayed a bearish bias. But the ADX depicted a weak directional trend. Regardless of the bearish tendencies, the OBV did not seem to suggest a sharp decrease in buying pressure. A GitHub post by Cardano software engineer Sebastian Nagel detailed updates to the 0.2.0 version of Hydra. Haskell developer Matthias Bencourt, via his Twitter at _Ktorz_, chimed in by saying steady progress is being made with the project moving closer to the testnet stage. Initial estimates put a late 2022 release for Hydra. But, given Bencourt's words, should we expect a sooner than anticipated rollout? All permissionless blockchains must overcome the problem of reaching a consensus on each and every transaction presented. This issue is problematic when trying to achieve a throughput at scale, such as handling real-world tasks. Especially when taking into account network fees, protecting against flooding attacks, DDoS, and how to deal with storage. IOHK says they considered these factors and designed Hydra as the ultimate solution to meeting these challenges. It achieves this by a process dubbed isomorphic scaling, which works by processing transactions off the main chain for some users, while reserving the main chain as a secure settlement layer. Drilling deeper, Hydra uses the concept of isomorphic state channels. This reuses the same ledger representation to yield uniform, off-chain ledger siblings, known as heads. Therefore, native assets, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and Plutus scripting are available inside every Hydra head. Isomorphism allows for a natural extension of the system, instead of a bolt-on solution. This is analogous to sharding, in which processes are split across different partitioned ledgers. But Hydra has the advantage of sharding processes without sharding the ledger itself. By adding more Hydra heads, linear scaling can be achieved. And with a touted 1,000 transactions per second, TPS, per head, a 1,000 head system could yield speeds of 1 million TPS. Back in September, Nagel estimated a release date between 6 and 12 months. Cardano $1.25 USD $1,524,709,574 USD. ADA USD. Cardano 0.1024. Do you think Cardano will be able to surpass Bitcoin? Write your answers in the comments. For today, I say goodbye to you. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you liked it, then don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel.